services lesser-known poems. However, some of you here have certainly heard it before, because I get asked to do this one a lot. Because my quiet, demure little mom, she loves this poem. And I've heard her say to me, do the one about the bad guy. So brace yourself, everybody, for Madame la Maquise. Said Angre de la Glacière to his proud papa, I want to take a wife, mon père, the Marquis laughed, ha ha. And whose, my son, he slyly said, but Angre with a frown, cried, fie papa, I mean to wed, I want to settle down. The Marquis de la Glacière responded with a smile, you're young, my boy, I much prefer that you should wait a while. But Angre cried, I cannot wait, for I am 24, and I have met my blessed fate I worship and adore. Such beauty, grace, and charm has she, I'm sure you will approve. For if I live a century, none other can I love. The Marquis shrugged, I have no doubt that she's a proper pet, but has she got a decent dot, and is she of our set? Her dot, said Angre, will suffice, her family you know. The girl with whom I fain would splice is Mirabelle DeVoe. What made the Marquis start and stare and clutch his perfumed beard? Why did he stagger to a chair and murmur, as I feared? Dilated were his eyes with dread and in a voice of woe, he wailed, my son, you cannot wed with Mirabelle DeVoe. Why not, my parent, Angre cried. Her name's without a slur. Why should you look so horrified that I should wed with her? Unhappy lad, the Marquis wailed, forget her if you can, and see in your respected dad a miserable man. What is the matter, I repeat, said Angre, growing hot. She's witty, pretty, rich, and sweet. Then Mirabelle DeVoe, what? The Marquis groaned, alas, that I your dreams of bliss should banish. It happened in the days gone by when I was Don Juanish. Her mother was your mother's friend, and we were much together. Ah well, you know how such things end. I blame it on the weather. We had a very sultry spell. One day, mon Dieu, I kissed her. My son, can't wed Mirabelle. She is your sister. So broken-hearted Angre fled and roamed the world around, till hunting in the Occident forgetfulness he found. Then quite recovered he returned to the paternal nest, until one day with brow that burned, the Marquis he addressed. Felicitate me, father mine, my brain is in a whirl, for I have found the mate divine, the one, the perfect girl. She's healthy, wealthy, witching wise, with loveliness serene, and proud am I to win a prize, half angel and half queen. 'Tis time to wed, the Marquis said. You must be 27, but who is she, whose lot may be to make your life a heaven? A friend of childhood, Angre cried, for whom regard you feel. The maid I fain would be my bride is Raymond de la Ville. The Marquis de la Glacière collapsed upon the floor. And all the words he uttered were, forgive me, I implore. My sins are heavy on my head, profound remorse I feel. My son, you simply cannot wed with Raymond de la Ville. Then Angre spoke with voice of broken, corrugated brow. Inform me, sir, why you demur. What is the matter now? The Marquis wailed, my wicked youth, oh, how it gives me pain. But let me tell the awful truth, my agony explain. Accursed Casanova, I, a finished flirt, her mother, and so, alas, it came to pass we fell for one another. Our lives were blent in bliss and joy. The sequel you may gather. You cannot wed, Raymond, my boy, because I am her father. Again sore-stricken Angre fled and sought his grief to smother, and as he writhed upon his bed, to him there came his mother. The Marquis de la Glacière was snowy-haired and frigid. Her wintry features chiseled were, her manners stiff and rigid. The pride of race was in her face, her bearing high and stately, and sinking down by Angre's side, she spoke to him sedately. What ails you so, my precious child? What throngs of sorrow smite you? Why are your eyes so wet and wild? Come tell me, I invite you. Ah, if I told you, mother dear, said Angre with a shiver, another's honor would, I fear, be in this soup forever. Nay, trust she begged, my only boy, the fond mamma who bore you. Perhaps I may your grief alloy. Come tell me, I implore you. And so a story Angre told, in accents choked and muffled. The Marquis listened calm and cold, her visage quite unruffled. He told of Mirabelle DeVoe, his agony revealing. For Raymond de la Ville, his woe was quite beyond concealing. And still she sat without a word, her look so high and haughty, you'd ne'er have thought it was her lord who had behaved so naughty. Then Angre finished up, for life, my hopes are doomed to slaughter. For if I choose another wife, she's sure to be his daughter. At last she spoke. Cheer up, said she, the last word is not spoken. A mother cannot sit and see her boy's heart rudely broken. So dry your tears and calm your fears. No longer need you tarry. Today your bride you may decide. Tomorrow you may marry. Yes, you may wed with Mirabelle or Raymond if you'd rather. For I as well, that truth may tell, Papa is not your father.